I'm not feeling the best today. I woke up and instantly just felt nauseous for some reason. So this video is going to be a little bit tamer than the usual videos. I just wanted to sit down and do a bit of an update video because although I am feeling a little bit sick, I still wanted to record something today on how I'm doing, how the channel's doing, and yada yada yada, so on and so forth. We'll find out what comes up as we go through. First thing I want to talk about, which is the obvious elephant in the room at the moment, and that is how well the channel has been doing lately. And it all started with my K-pop Demon Hunters video, and as of recording this video, it is on 13,000 likes, or not likes, Jesus Christ, I'm slow today, 13,000 views and 872 likes. Fucking insane, man. Why is it always when I start to record?
A few moments later.
Yippee! Finished it! But from that K-pop Demon Hunters video, I also gained like, what, 75 subs or something like that? My fucking god! That is the loudest fucking thing I have ever heard.
Much later.
I'm actually about to lose my fucking mind. Oh yeah, now that I threw me tantrum, you stop. I've been recording for 20 minutes. I've said a solid 4 sentences. I've been listening to that the rest of the fucking time. But yeah, when I uploaded that K-pop video, my mate Michael came over from Poland to stay for the week. And I was also in work, so all of my free time I just wanted to spend with me mate. And if you know how YouTube works, it is all about momentum. So I was a little worried that I was gonna lose the momentum after, what, like 7-8 days of not uploading. But at the same time, I was really happy about it because the K-pop video soon fucking like projectiled past my most viewed video on my channel, and that video overshot it by a mile in like 2-3 days. And then we go to my Ziam video, the very next video I uploaded after that one. I didn't think it was going to do very well because, you know, it's not really a movie that I was hearing much about, and I also had a bit of problems when it came to copyright and stuff with that video because, you know, it got banned in every country, so I couldn't even upload it at first. So I was devastated and annoyed, so I just went to bed, woke up the next day and got straight to re-editing the video. And I finally got it up later that night, and my god, I could not believe my eyes. The very next day, I woke up to see that the video had hundreds of views, so I was very happy. I was already well repaid at that point, and I didn't think that that video was going to do as well as the K-pop one. Only to see, in the span of like 4-5 days, it garnered over 50,000 views. Now, as of recording this video, it has 79k, and it has 2.8k likes. So not only is it the most viewed video on my channel by a fucking mile, it's also the most liked video on my channel by a mile, followed by the most gained subs from that video. I think we gained like 600 subs from that, so fucking hell. It honestly came at a perfect time, and I'll explain that later on in the video because it is a little bit, you know, deep and sensitive. And I don't want to just be talking about views, I'm just excited. I don't really care about the views and the numbers and all of that stuff. What I really care about is the reception of the video. Hundreds of you guys have said really nice things that honestly have motivated me beyond belief. With the K-pop video, people were commenting, talking about like their experiences with the movie, why they love the movie, and like telling stories about like sitting around with their family watching the movie and how their kids reacted and stuff like that. All the stories that people were telling, it was just great. I love reading that type of stuff. I love getting little insights into people's lives and stuff like that. Having conversations with the viewers in the comment section, and just it was so nice. It was lovely. But one thing that is not very cool, very not cash money at all, is the fact that in the span of a single month, I have deleted the webcam footage of the video I am currently editing. Fucking piss take. When will I learn? For my recent video about Fantastic Four, I had it already recorded and pretty much finished editing the thing. I woke up on the day of reckoning with a clear mind, thinking only about the video. All I wanted to do was get that video up. But when I went to go do that, I realized I did not have much space left on my PC, so I went and deleted some footage. I literally stopped, stared at the thing, thought to myself, do I need any of these? And I thought for a solid like 30 seconds while staring at the fucking screen, and I still deleted all of them. I then spent the next 3-4 hours trying to figure figure out how to recover permanently deleted shit. I tried so many different methods, so many different fucking data recovery apps and shit like that. One of those things that I used, and I swear to God I'm gonna sue the fucking company, pieces of shit. I'd done a deep scan of my entire PC and it found it. It was the only app that found the footage that I fucking needed. However, upon clicking it and, you know, clicking the restore button, a pop-up comes up on my screen. You want to know what the fucking pop-up says? Oh, the free version of this app is only used to fucking look at the file you wanted. If I was to say want the video file that I was looking for, I would need to pay a subscription fee of, get this, €50 a month for a fucking recovery tool. Who the fuck is deleting their footage that much and losing data that much that you need to spend 50 quid a fucking month? But I persevered. I found out that you can right click on the fucking, you know, folder that you had the footage in and you can restore it to an older version of that folder, meaning you would get your footage back. And then I was fucking heartbroken. They got every single video that I deleted in that one fell swoop that caused this issue, except the one that I fucking needed. It's my own fault. I'm stupid. It's my own fault. I didn't have any backup saved. And I also want to find a nice in-between video that I can push out on the regular, that I can like fit in between like the movie commentary uploads, because gentlemen, they take a long fucking time. I love making them and they're definitely like my most like rewatched videos by myself on my channel. I take a lot of pride in them and I put a lot of work into them, but at the same time, this isn't my full-time job. Right now it kind of is, but usually I'm working part-time in a fucking retail store in a warehouse. So as much as I do want to pump out the movie commentaries and stuff like that, it's just not sustainable at the moment. And I say at the moment because I have some pretty big news, folks. After over 10 years of this channel existing and about 2.5 to 3 years since I fully started to take it seriously, we have finally become a YouTube partner. Yippee! So it is now possible for me to actually earn some money on YouTube. But I'm unbelievably excited about that. Like, it's one of those things that now that I'm looking at it and I can see it, it's like, oh, this dream that people seem to always tell me is impossible and hard to make it in is actually possible. So I do have to become a bit more aware of, you know, the monetization laws and all of that shit. But in terms of content, not much is really going to change. But other than that, there hasn't been much going on. I haven't really been doing too much myself, to be honest. But like the last thing I want to talk about is just like how much the reception of the video has genuinely like helped me in my real life. But for those of you who don't know, my mother passed away 2.5 years ago. It was very sudden and like it was just a shock in general. I said goodnight to her, went to bed, woke up the next day, and all of a sudden, before the crust was off of my eyes, I'm on the floor giving my mother CPR, you know? It was not the most ideal circumstance in the world, to say the least. My mother was always sick and she was always in pain and stuff, and she was always in and out of hospital for my entire life. I felt like a weird peace with the fact that she's finally free from all of the pain. And for the longest time, I didn't think that I had any, effects. Like, I didn't take any of the effects from my mother's death with me, like no trauma or anything like that. And I soon realized that that is the biggest load of copium I've ever told myself. But I feel like that subconscious, like, part of my brain that was saying that has, like, now that it's been 2.5 years, is slowly but surely realizing what the actual fucking, like, situation is. It's hard to explain because I know that she has passed. Like, I was there, I saw it. But I feel like somewhere deep in my brain, that was definitely a factor that, like, you know, I was used to it. You know, I always thought that, oh, she's gonna come home from the hospital anytime, you know? But I think it's the fact that it was such a roller coaster the last few months leading up to her death. I lost my granny just beforehand, like literally like 3 or 4 months before my mum passed away. It was just a roller coaster of emotions. Literally, like, not too long before that as well, I lost my dog Sadie. I lost one of my friends, like, not death-wise, but my friend just left me, I guess. And I was also dealing with like the heartbreak of like losing my relationship of 2 years. And like, although most of these things had a few month gap in between, it just started to pile on so much that I did not have enough time to individually focus on each problem and get over it. So now with all these things built up, I feel like now I am dealing with the aftermath. Now a certain part of my brain is waking up saying like, I want my mum? Why can't I have my mum? And I just genuinely miss her, even though I've always missed her. Like, it never stopped. It's like the facade is starting to fade away and stuff is slowly but surely starting to squeak through the cracks. And that little history lesson leads us on to why the reception of the videos really fucking helped me, because the week or two leading up to the Demon Hunters video that I made, I was going through a rough time mentally, and I do believe it is a stage of grief. I go through periods, like I can have periods, that sounds weird. I go through periods of feeling these emotions. It's like, say I could have like a 1 week where I feel absolutely great, like jumping over the moon, fucking excited about everything, like motivated about everything, and then the next week would just be the worst mindset I've ever been in. And then from that, I then become numb for a few days, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, like emotionally numb, just feel nothing and just want to sit in bed and be a zombie. And then after that period, I'm back to normal again and I'm feeling good, yada yada yada, and then rinse and repeat. Before the K-pop video came out, I was in one of these periods. So one of the biggest thoughts that I was having that was really fucking with me was that I'm destined to lose everyone that I care about in one way or another. And same thing comes with my dogs and stuff like that. I'm like, they are going to be gone soon. And that's a fucking terrible fucking thought to be having going around your head 24/7. I started to get really angry and my fuse got really short, to the point that I almost had a fucking fight with an old man because he gave me a dirty look when his wife walked out in front of my car. It's been happening quite a bit. My fuse has just been very short, my patience has been very short, and my thoughts were just really fucking loud. Like with ADHD, like I'm used to my thoughts being loud, but like to describe what it sounds like in my head, just imagine Congress when they're having debates about political stuff and you have them screaming over each other trying to get their opinion and thoughts out into the room. That is my head usually. It was that multiplied by 5. It was so fucking loud, like to the point that some days I couldn't even get out of bed because all I could do was just listen to my thoughts. Then it went from that to, you know, just self-conscious thoughts of being like, oh, you look like shit, like, oh, am I ever going to find a girlfriend, yada yada yada. All of these like negative thoughts about myself in general. And while I was watching like videos and stuff back, I'd be like, oh, am I even funny? Like, do people like even enjoy my videos? Like, what's the point? Just negative thoughts, just being down on myself and stuff. But when those thoughts were at its peak, I decided to upload the K-pop Demon Hunters video. And I swear to God, it's like divine intervention or something along those lines, because what are the odds that the day that I am at my lowest motivation, where I just lost all faith in myself, all faith in my ability, I didn't think any of my videos were good, yada yada yada, what are the odds that that very night I upload a video that gets spammed with comments constantly talking about how much they enjoyed the video, how underrated my videos are, how much they laughed during the video and stuff like that, and some even went as far to say that it made their day and it was their favorite video in the day. I'm not even gonna lie, some of the comments made me cry. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it was just one of those things that it's just shit that I needed to hear in that moment was just being presented to me by strangers online. But then during that week when my mate Michael was over, you know, I had all my other friends coming over and that really fucking helped slow me down also. But then I uploaded the Ziam video and it multiplied the love and the support and just the nice things people were saying to me from the K-pop Demon Hunters video, and it multiplied it by fucking 10. Like, to any of you guys who left a nice comment down below or even just liked the video and just enjoyed it anyway, you have no fucking clue how much those comments meant to me. Like, in general, they mean a lot to me, seeing the support and everything, but in that moment specifically, it was like, it's like you all came in and just kicked the ever-living shit out of all the negative thoughts in my mind. I've been talking too long about it already, but I just wanted to put into words and explain how fucking much it meant to me, to thank you all. Even if like someone left a comment and is never going to come back to my channel again, just the fact that they decided to stop what they were doing in their day, watch my video, then decide to comment down below all of these nice things and say these things to someone that you have never watched before, you've never seen before or anything like that. It's just truly a blessing. But yeah, folks, again, truly a massive thank you for everything. You don't, like, it might not mean much to you, but you don't know how much of an effect you have had. If you made it this far, thank you so much for listening to me ramble. I know these videos don't do as well as, you know, the other videos that I'm putting out, but I always like to make these videos for the people who care. Well, here we are. Typical me, you know. I said that this was going to be a quick recording. Here I am 2 hours later still talking. But yeah, with that said, thanks for listening to me chat. And I'll talk to you all later. Have a good one, folks.